the website of the International Institute for Online Education. As you can see, we also teach here in Spanish. I'm pointing here in Spanish. But let's go make a visit to the virtual classroom. This institution has a virtual classroom that is related to the Blackboard educational system that's well known all over the world. I'm sure that here we're going to find something that the course sites, see? Say welcome to the course sites. Any students, any professional, any teacher can go there and there is no problem. Everybody has the username, as you can see here. I'm going to type here the username of the professor. At the same time, they have a password. Once you have that, all you have to do is log in here, click in there, and we go into the classroom. And of course, this is my place here. This is my virtual classroom. The preparation is online professor training, what I'm doing. So whenever you enter into the classroom as a student or as a professor, you have all of this information. You can see in front of this something that's related to the course Online Educational Training, which is ITE 605. Here you can notice something very important, is the syllabus. The syllabus, as you know, gives you information about what is the course that you are undertaking and how you're going to graduate from that. It's important to notice that the syllabus, we made the description of the course and we explain how we're going to run this. First of all, I explain here, I'm going to read this passage. During the 5 weeks, this course takes 5 weeks, period of development of the course, the professional participants will have the opportunity to develop a system of international institutes for online education in any university or college of the United States or the world. So there's no limit. The limitation would be just to find which is the profession that any colleague wants to run this kind of course. At the same time, you can see here the syllabus describe how we're going to develop the course, the objectives, and all of that is located in a place where it's module overview. Module overview, you can see here, discussion board, I'm pointing right now here. It's located there, so every student that participates in this course get access to there, of course, with the username, with the password, and there is no mistake, there is no confusion or anything that may give problems to the participant. It's very important to mention here requirement for the participant student. When we teach in online education, every week start on Thursday. I'm pointing right here, Thursday, and it says day number 1. It's very important. In other words, any week in the virtual class we start on Thursday and finish on Wednesday of the next week, which is the day number 7. So all the activities, assignments, gradings, reporting, that happen weekly basis in that way. Well, one reason that we choose because professionals that undertake these courses are free on Saturday, Sunday, and they can work all the assignments that the professors give to the students. Something important also to mention this is maintaining the registered status of the student. It says, when the week 1 starts on Thursday, a student has to get access to the classroom and answer questions of the professor, make personal presentations up to the day number 3 of the week 1, Saturday. It's very important. Otherwise, the student, well, they can be, dismissed, they can be discharged of the course. There are also many other information, the syllabus, you can see here, commitment to activity participation, how to complete assignments, what to read, where to read, everything is explained in this syllabus of the students. I also in the syllabus explain what's the meaning for announcements, right here. Announcements put it here, the syllabus, that's what we are checking right now. Then comes staff information. You can see here in staff information, the professor that's in charge of this. But the important thing is that it's explained very briefly what his experience as a professor, etc. But the most important part is in the bottom of this, where you can see telephone number, fax number, as a way of communicating with the students. And then we also have many other information here about the course and taking this. And also we have the syllabus content that we are reviewing right now, the module overview where the students participate with objects and many other kind of assignment that the professor did. There's this place where they call the lectures. What's the lecture for the week 1, week 2, week 3? There is something important, discussion board. All the students make comments, make answers in the discussion board. Here you have, I'm pointing right here, discussion board. And the students have the chance to complete the assignments in a weekly basis. Something very important, as I mentioned before. In the online educational system, we organize groups. Here, I'm pointing here. Why do we have to organize? Well, sometimes we can't do that in the traditional teaching system. There is no way of forming groups there. But here, yes, because any professional, when they try to be specialized in any professional branch, actually, they have to keep in mind that they're going to work in group form. In other words, they have to do things in that way. And that's the reason why we organize groups in this classroom. Then comes another part, which is communication. I'm going to click here in communication and see which option to the student have. You have announcements, collaborations, discussion board, group pages, messages, and many other options that the students and the professor that's organizing have to have a very good knowledge of all of this. Well, we can say that the syllabus has many other information, but the most important is the resource of the course. They give you all the links that we have in the internet for the students. There is no thing that they're going to say, no, I don't have where to read this, where to review, where to research here. And finally, they give you this organized program of development of the course. You see here, as I said before, day number 1 of the week starts on Thursday. The last day, day 7, on Wednesday of the next week. And here they explain week 1, what's going to be performed here by the students. And they say week 2, here we go again, week 2, week 3, week 4, etc., etc. Something that is important is to mention that all the courses doesn't last 5 weeks. Depends on the topics that are going to be developed. Most of the courses sometimes last for 8 weeks, 12 weeks, 16 weeks. As I said before, depends on how do they really develop this situation. Well, that's what I have here as a presentation. You have here many other options that I wish to have enough time to talk about here, but unfortunately my time is limited, so that's why now I have a chance to have any questions. Now,